2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 8.
What is going on, guys? It's Rising Things here, and welcome to episode 3 of our Tottenham part of our Start From The Bottom series. We are coming back after beating Manchester United 2-0 in the UEFA Super Cup, which, might we add, is their first ever one as well, and we won that just now. I haven't progressed any further apart from up to the Sheffield game, because I thought, okay, we have won a cup, but we haven't actually done any league games, and plus, it's going to be a unique double header today, mainly because Sheffield United, but then we come up against Gillingham, our old club, who also has Steven Gerrard as their manager. As you can see, we got them promoted, and 2 11th place finishes since taking over from them. If we have a look at the Premier League's season preview, they are only meant to finish 16th. We both, like all of us, know that 16th there means, with the right form, they're probably going to finish about 9th and 10th, really. And we're meant to be finishing 5th, right? So, wow, we've really got 5 Champions League spaces. Oh no, it must have been from last year. But we're going to get into the game. I thought I got all the way up to it, but I didn't. But we will get into it, and then we will also get into the first ever, I believe, derby of actually playing against the team that we have managed for the... Because pretty sure Gillingham, we never faced Eastbourne, but we've gone to Tottenham, and we will be facing Gillingham for the very first time after leaving them. So I will join you guys as soon as we are into that match. Okay, guys, we are back ready to get into this game. We're going to have Felipe in goal. We're going to have back four of Ed, Tomori, Mengi, and Aarons. We're going to have the midfield trio of Skip, Camavinga, and Toledo. We're going to have a front three of Fatty, Kane, and Rayner. I'm just hoping that we can continue how we have been. It is against Sheffield United. Like, no disrespect to them, but there is a reason why we are meant to be finishing in, like, contention for top 4 compared to them. And I'm really sorry if I randomly just start, like, not talking and holding here, guys. I don't know why, but for, like, the past hour after I had dinner, I think a piece of food is stuck down the back of my throat, and it just isn't going, and it's causing some pain. But that ain't going to stop me from recording this video for you guys here, because why would it? I can still talk and everything. And Camavinga there, nearly getting a goal. Great cross by Aarons there. To see Crystal Palace at the top of the table, that's weird. Ramsdale's injured as well. Oh, like, obviously that's not good for... It's not good to see a keeper get injured, but to see a keeper injured so early in the game, they're going to have to use a substitution, which means they're going to get tired quicker, which means we can exploit them because we're more better. It's Tottenham versus Sheffield United. Tottenham are the better team. Emmy trying to get across in there, but it's blocked by Skip, and now it's been switched for Fatty. That Camavinga with the ball charging, and gives it back to Rayner. Plays a couple of balls in. Kane to Fatty, takes a shot, and Ramsdale manages to get a good save there. I was kind of hoping for Kane or Camavinga to let off a pop shot there, but what can you do, really? I don't really want to use any shouts, really. It's not a 0-0 when we are on the front foot. It's just not going to work. Fatty, who could have played that in there, but plays it back for Ed. Back to Fatty, but Fatty is offside. Oh no, Kane's offside apparently, so no, never mind. A player who wasn't even interfering with play is called offside, even though that is the definition really of the offside rule. Okay. That works. But if you are from the UK, obviously, yesterday, well, 2 days ago, but yesterday, as of recording this, Boris Johnson put us back into a national lockdown. But takeaways can still serve food, so I'm still at work. So it is one of the things, but we just all need to kind of just stick to it. Like there have been talks that this is gonna stay with us until it's gone. So don't flaunt the fucking rules. Don't be pillocks. Really, just you know, you've got to do as you're told. Really, and hopefully it'll all be over soon. That's really the main thing there. Now I did encourage them a bit there, mainly because I've got a funny feeling we're going to concede. Felipe should have caught that. He should have caught that. I have a feeling we're going to get FM'd. Toledo with the clearance. Emmy picks up and Reina tackles him, but apparently it was a free kick. Okay. Ramsdale still injured, but still playing. Ed heads it forward for Fatty, but can't get to it. Tomori intercepts it, skip Camavinga. Ed, Fatty, loses possession, but Ed tackles, manages to give it back to Fatty. Camavinga then spots Fatty in some space there. Passes it out for Ed, who crosses it in, and Toledo can't finish. This isn't good. We should be doing a lot better. Kane finally gets a shot on target here today. He's been very, very quiet. Too quiet for my liking. So I am actually going to pull him off. I don't feel like he should be on. Well, I'm not afraid to say it. We will bring on Son on as well, and then we will also take off Skip. Oh, wow. I can't even take off Skip. I've got no midfielders on the bench. Shit. Okay, we're just going to do that for now. Oh, it literally feels like there's just a chunk of beef just stuck in the back of my throat. Hopefully I don't die. I'm just over-exaggerating that bit, but it would be funny. Would it be funny? Would it not be funny? No, would it be funny? But it would also be funny that I've predicted my death. But Toledo there scores his first goal of the season, scores against Sheffield United, puts us 1-0 ahead. See, you think negatively, you come away positively. No, don't actually do that because that never works. That does put us top of the table again, goal difference, which will, if I don't yawn at the same time, which also helps us out quite a lot. Camavinga now with the ball. Can we put some more pressure on Sheffield United to make it more of a cushion? Fatty takes a shot and it's wide. At least they're getting into a rhythm again. We are getting into a rhythm, which is good, finally. Son with the ball whips that in. Ramsdale just comes and collects it. Parrott tried to get there, but couldn't. And that's a beautiful tackle by Aarons. And Skip picks up the loose ball, gets past the first man there, gives it to Son, who goes straight past his man there, whips in a low cross there for Fatty, who then gets tripped, but it is out for a corner kick. Could that have been a penalty? Maybe. But Son whips the ball in. O'Connell with the clearance. Fatty's going to run after this and give it back to Son. There it is to Skip. Skip to Camavinga. Toledo. Parrott again. Aarons inside for Fatty, but can't get there. Aarons yet again to Toledo. Aarons to Skip. Camavinga. There's Ed. Hits the outside of the post and it's wide. I'm just going to say I'm impressed that I was able to keep up with that. Oh dear. Why am I happy about that? I should be happy about that. It should just be normal to be able to do that. Anyway, Toledo now with the ball gets tackled, but Son picks up the loose ball, takes the shot. Ramsdale making sure it doesn't go in, but he does gather it. All right, so Fatty needs to come off. Cool. Now on Veron. Boom, there we go. Final change. Fatty's still on the ball. Gives it in there for Toledo, who's trying to go in there for his second, but it's not going to come to it. Sheffield United changed to a 4-4-1-1. Okay. Ed now, with a yellow card. Naughty, naughty boy. Can't get the good throw in. Skip picks up, and that's the end of the highlight. How is Ramsdale still playing, might I ask? Like, how? Oh, dear. And Emmy is in, but it's going to get checked for offside, and I believe I've never seen one of these given, so I'm going to say it's offside. The video shows he was offside. Offside. Goal disallowed. Yeah. How offside was he? He was quite offside. My phone went off then, so onto silent you go. I've never really put my phone on silent anymore, but for some reason I actually got a notification, like you do. About 4 minutes of at a time, they do have a corner. We don't have that 2-goal cushion, which I'm not overly keen about. Tamori clears it, only as far as Gross, and it's back in, but Felipe catches it and holds on to it. All right, he rolls it out for Mengi there. Son. To Aaron's. There for Son. Son still does have it and manages to win a corner. 2 minutes to play. Son with the corner. What's going to happen here? Whips it in. Tamori was charging for that, but couldn't get to it. Veron gives it back to Son, who is offside. Great. Offsides are a killer right now. I don't know how many we've actually had, but we've had a lot. Tamori clears it there. Okay. So how many offsides did we have? I like expand this. Where's the offsides? So we had 4, they had 3. We do need to play against better against better teams. Well, yeah, against teams like that. Steve Bergevin. Okay, so we got £118,000 for him. He's actually at Tottenham in real life right now. He's only worth 19k. Well, 19k, 19 million. All right, fair enough. We do go top of the Premier League. All right, hold on. Let's just double check this. Did I make a promise about media handling? I did. So I'm actually genuinely going to have to do this. So let's see if I screw up. So another clean sheet. Felipe's top quality. Do you have any sort of relationship with Grosso? Consider him a friend. Why not? And that's it. Okay, cool. We did it. But anyway, guys, I will join you when we get into probably the biggest game currently this season. Okay, guys, we are back for the Instincts Derby. Okay, we'll call it that purely for the fact that obviously channel names Rise Instincts, and I'm against my former team, so it just makes sense. But anyway, we are going to go with Felipe and goal. We're going to go with back four of Ed, Mengi, Tamori, and Aarons. A midfield trio of Camavinga, Skip, and Toledo, Fatty, Kane, and Rayner as our front three. Same lineup as last time. Fair play, fair play, fair play. Can't be mad. I've managed to dislodge it slightly, might I add. But it's still there. It's still uncomfortable. But we're going to get this over and done with. We are against our team. We built them a very strong team. Oh, they've got some new signings. Obviously, they've got Andrada. They've got Larid, Ruel, Mashuka. We'll check him out in a second. after the game. We'll check out all their newbies after the game. Just I'm curious to see where they've spent the 60 million that they had. Obviously, there's Humphreys, Jones, Reina with the ball in there. Sibley, one of our last signings there, clearing the ball to Mori there. Still with it, manages to get it to Toledo. There's Skip and he puts it over the bar. But there's Carcret as well. Lawrence is getting a run out in the team. Mainly because we took Ed from them. But Lawrence had potential. That's why I kept him around. That's why I gave him a couple of first team opportunities. After signing him and him then showing that he wasn't that good. But Tucker is benched. Now, Madueke as well. So, if you had a fan favourite in that team, I'm sorry if they're not playing against us because they've made Well, they've not made substitutions. They've made signings, and Steven Gerrard is managing them. So, can he do at Gillingham what he's doing at Rangers in real life right now? Harry Kane now on the break chips it, and Andrada manages to tip it over the bar. It's going to be a corner. Rangers going to take it, whips the ball in. Rule with the clearance. Camavinga now with the ball. Whips it in. Nobody home. Jones now on the break and finds Madueke. He tries to put that in for Miller, but it is cleared by Mengi. See, we probably could have brought Humphreys over as well. Who's wearing the number 6? What? What? Humphreys wearing the number 6? At least give him the number 9 or something. Skip with a shot and Dorada tips over the bar. But not the number 6. He was number 39 for us. That worked out pretty well for him. Especially with the amount of goals he was scoring a season. It was pretty good. Or at least give him like a number that is above the number 8. Anything above the number 8. Just not 6. 6 is the midfield. Oh dear. Fatty with the ball gives it to Ed. Ed facing his former club here today. Reina now with the ball, getting it from Camavinga. Puts over for Fatty, and Fatty gets the first goal of the game. Nicely tucked underneath Andrada there. Don't know if I should celebrate this if we win it or not. But that does keep us top on goal difference. Crystal Palace and Chelsea also winning as well. All right, we are at half-time. Is it going to pull this up? All right, so we want to look at the Gillingham team really quickly. So, they've got Mashinuka here, who's not that... Well, he's good, but he ain't that good compared to us. This is only his second appearance. He did play for Liverpool. So, Gerrard going back to Liverpool there. From Celta Vigo, he made 108 appearances. This looks like a good signing for them, and he looks really solid. Very, very well-rounded player in the midfield there. They've got Madueke now as well, who used to be at Tottenham. Okay, but now he's at PSV, and then moves to Gillingham. This is his third appearance yet again, and he is decent as well. He's definitely one for the future. And then we've got Miller as well, who I believe I signed. I signed him before we left, or at least gave him the contract offer before he joined. Obviously, they've still got Davenport around. They've put Ojo out on loan. Heze's injured. Santos ain't playing. These guys aren't registered. Semenyo's injured. Unlucky for him. Bet you he would have loved to play this game. O'Connell's unregistered. Navarro's on the bench, but transfer listed. Only for 1.5 million. Damn. Damn. You then got Koulibaly. You got a lot of our like Benetti, Koulibaly, Tucker, Navarro, Baja. They were the first team names on our team sheet, and they have been dropped. But anyway, let's get back into the dressing room and let's go with this. I'm gonna say I'm happy so far. Give him a bit of praise, but it turns out that we did make like the core of the team, like Humphreys, Jones, Larrid, um, Sibley. I brought him in to be part of the core team, and Ruel as well. They have all stayed in the first team, so we did build a good team, and that's evident with the fact of 2 11th finishes in a row. So we're not bad at squad making, which is always good, but now we've got a lot more resources with us. Can we push even further, defy expectations, and finish top of the Premier League? We've got the Champions League as well to go this season. We've just got to try and hope for the best. Like this season, this series finishes after I've won the Champions League. Now, I don't have to stay in England to be able to get the team to win the Champions League, but obviously, if I win it with Tottenham now, then that's a very short season. I don't particularly want that. So if I win it with Tottenham within the next season or two, I'll go for a Champions League as a treble. Rayner's very lucky there, hits the post and gets the rebound. Does a beautiful, beautiful pass into him there from, who was it? Fatty there. No, it wasn't. It was Kane, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Kane with a beautiful pass in there for Rayner, who shoots it first, hits the post, it comes straight back out and gets him in. That's a very fortunate goal. And it is substitution time. It is in the 60th minute. So who has been playing bad today? So we are going to take off Ed Fernandez, just purely for the fact that he's the lowest rated. I'm going to chuck Mengi out wide there, and we're going to bring on Hugo in on defence. And that's all we're going to do for now. But if it takes us like 4 or 5 seasons and we don't even get close to winning the Champions League, obviously I'm then going to go, maybe time to switch team, jump ship to another team. Larry's having a really bad game. That's what I don't miss, is Larry's hit and miss on this. Chelsea have got more goals than us, so they now go top. Rayner whips that ball in, nobody home. Rayner gets it back from Sibley, and Toledo there with his second goal of the game. 2 goals in 2 matches 2 goals in 2 matches in the Premier League on camera. I don't think he scored in the no, because it was Harry Kane with 5 and Son with 1 against Bournemouth. So not bad. Ruel still. Why am I focusing on their team? Stop focusing on their team, God. Jesus Christ. We are just going to stick with the 2 substitutions. There's no point changing anybody right now. But how quickly we win the Champions League does depend on how long this season will go on for. If it takes a while and we have to jump ship to a couple of teams to win league titles over there, and this, that, and the other, then fair play. As soon as we win the Champions League, we'll finish the series. But if we win it in the next 2 seasons at Tottenham, then I'm going to keep on going until we've won a Champions League with another club and also the treble. You can't have a series start in November, end of November, and finish in January. You just can't. Well, you could do it, but don't particularly want to have that. I kind of want this to last till at least end of February, March time. So fingers crossed we can get it to last that long. Obviously, if we finish it before that, it is a great achievement. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't really planned for any other series on to do on Football Manager apart from this one at the moment. Because we've risen really high. I'm surprised we even got the Tottenham job. What is our manager reputation? Oh, okay. So we do have a good reputation. That's probably why. As you can see, my media handling is shit. Loyalty to players went up because I signed past players and everything. As you can see, I hired Super Cup, and we did resign as Gillingham manager by being hired by Tottenham. 5th in the playoffs there, 6th in League One, winning the playoffs. We've resigned as Eastbourne Borough manager. Where are Eastbourne? They got relegated. Oh dear. When did we leave them? So we left them in 2021. Right, 2021. It'd be, what season would it be? What season would that be? All right, history. Job history. Here we go. Okay, so we left in the 2021-2022 season. Okay, so where did I finish in that? They finished 8th. Damn, they did get promoted. They came first, and then they got instantly relegated. Whilst we rose through the ranks with Gillingham there, and then left for Tottenham, and we've got our first trophy. So, okay, we've got some loans going out. Oh, no, that was an actual fee. That one, never mind. This guy, who is available just to sign. Obviously, he's got work permit to do. He's got a lot of potential. He is playing for Olympiacos right now, but the stats that I've got on him at the moment do show that he is good, and it's likely to be accepted. So, I don't really care. We haven't got the transfer budget really. Is he going to sign? Because once he signs, we obviously get the full picture on him. Which I'm just going to quickly go forward a couple of days just to see, well, on camera as well, just to see if he does sign for us. So we will acknowledge. Don't worry about that for now. Come on. Come on. Show him that that is signed. Please. Nah. Oh well. I'll show you him next episode. That puts our start to the season, including friendlies, perfect. As perfect as you can get. Not one goal conceded, and we have won every single game. Now that is a good start. Because if we have a look at the former, the current Premier League champions, we look at their schedule. They lost in a friendly to Bayern Munich. Okay, they won the Club World Cup. Fair play to them. They beat Juventus 3-0 as well. They beat Liverpool 2-1 as well. They drew against Shandong Lueng. They lost the Community Shield to City. They've had a torrid time. City, if we look at them, they are also unbeaten. But for some reason, they didn't get out of Group G. Okay, that's weird. But they've drawn 3-3. They've drawn 2-2. They've dropped points. We look at Chelsea, who are also up there with 3 wins out of 3. What about their preseason? They got beaten in the Club World Cup. Okay, they are competitive games and everything, but since then they have conceded a fair few goals. They drew against PSV, but since we have got into the league, they have been bossing it. A 3-2 win over current champions Manchester United, 6-1 over Leeds. So Chelsea are definitely going to be their team to look out for, in my opinion, at the moment. If we have a look at Crystal Palace as well, they've got a good start, don't get me wrong, but when they come to like this bit, I reckon that's when they're going to start struggling. But guys, we will go to the schedule here, and we will come back. Now, do we do... Yeah, I think we have to show our first North London derby. So we will come back after the Aston Villa game. I'll play that off camera, and then I will show you the Arsenal game and the Blackburn game. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Rise Instincts, and I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. for the next video. Peace.